The Glenn Beck Program.
I still don't have a good reason why Mo Brooks' health care bill wouldn't work. If you haven't heard Mo Brooks' health care bill, here it is. Effective as of December 31st, 2017, the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act is repealed, and the provisions of law amended or repealed by such act are restored or revived as if such act had not been enacted, period.
What's funny about that is even the one-sentence bill in Washington is still really hard to understand.
Yes.
But it is a hell of a lot better than 2,000 pages, I'll say that.
Here's one that I would like to suggest. March 29th, 2017, the Supreme Court decision known as Roe v. Wade, null and void, as are all statutes pertaining to killing human beings while in the womb, period. I mean, I think
Yes.
give us a couple of seconds and
Yes.
let's work on a few things. We can boil it down for Congress, a few things that we can capture in a one-line bill.
The Glenn Beck Program. Mercury. The Glenn Beck
Can
Program.
you imagine how much we could get done? If we took Mo Brooks did a health care bill, effective as of December 31st, 2017, the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act is repealed, and the provisions of law amended or repealed by such act are restored or revived as if such act had not been enacted, period. Amen. There's how you started. So I came up
Was it
with...
an actual prayer? I was just to
Yeah, no, it
clarify.
is.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I mean, I came up with, give us 10 minutes and we can come up with a few of them. Supreme Court decision known as Roe versus Wade, null and void, as are all statutes pertaining to killing human beings while in the womb.
Done.
I know that way nobody's saying, I love these people who say read the bill. Yeah, you can read it. Everybody knows exactly what it is.
See, be some Supreme Court conflicts with that particular.
Yeah, well, that one is probably not, but we could try. I mean,
you could do something like effective March 29th, 2017, all employed citizens of the United States of America with an income greater than 40 grand
yeah.
shall remit to the Treasury 10% of their annual earnings once per year that they are employed. No exceptions, no exemptions. Those earning less than $40,000 shall remit nothing.
You imagine that? You imagine that if that was our tax code?
Yeah,
Do
and
you
there's-
imagine what would happen to our country?
It would be so simplified. You wouldn't have the tax fraud. You would have the cheating.
All the money
all the-
saved
I think
by...
you probably have more revenue.
And this
Without the
you would have
exemptions
you would
and
not only have more
deductions and all that
revenue,
stuff.
but all of the companies that spend all of this money on lawyers and attorneys and tax, all of that stuff. All of that money would be freed up for investment.
Yeah.
Be huge boon to the economy.
It would be a huge one. Also, we did not tie this to inflation, so the government's going to have to figure out how to get smaller and smaller every year.
I love that.
I like that.
Okay, try this one on for size. Immediately upon the signing of this bill, all current immigration laws shall be strictly enforced, and severe penalties and fines shall be levied by any and all employers in violation of the law.
I think that's all we need to do. In addition to something, maybe a border wall or a fence. Just the fence and this, just enforce the laws we have. And it's going to take care of the problem.
Sanctuary cities being a good example.
Sanctuary cities,
Yes.
that's all
Yes.
employers in violation of the law. The city can be an employer too.
How about this? Retroactive to fiscal year 2012. The speed limit in all 50 states is null and void. And local authorities shall remit reimbursements of any and all fines levied since then.
This one sounds a little personal.
No,
How much would you
I'm
be
just
getting
trying to
back?
help humanity. That's
How
all
much
I'm
would
trying to
you
do.
be getting back, Pack?
About $80,000.
How about effective March 29th, 2017, the United States congressman shall serve no more than 6 terms, 12 total years, and United States senators shall serve no more than 2 terms.
That's exactly
12
what I think
total
it should be.
That's
It
a
should be
good
12 years for both Congress and Senate, and then you're done.
Yeah, and by the way,
Goodbye.
you can't just put 2 terms in there because then they would increase the length of the term
Yeah,
to
you have to
stay
put the
longer.
years in, too.
You have to put the years in there.
Yes.
Okay, I like the idea that, again, I love these people who say, read the bill. So we enact this. Effective immediately, Congress shall draft no legislation larger than 1 page.
Well, you better put a font size in there. You better put
Boy,
a
no
font size
kidding.
in there.
No kidding.
It'll be like Willy Wonka with the,
yeah.
magnifying glass by the end
They'll
of
be
it.
writing
You have
bills
to
on
have
the
a
heads of
microscope to
pins.
see it.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Effective at the end of this week, Department of Education. Closed permanently.
Do you have to say it like Jackie Gleason?
I want it closed.
To the moon.
Permanent.
And to be fair, because obviously you're compromising here, you're giving them to the end of the week. I
Right.
mean,
Thank you.
That's
Exactly.
not,
That's
that's not
right.
being
Yes.
ridiculous.
I mean, that's plenty of notice for the employees.
Right.
Plenty of notice.
Right. That would be good. Federal Reserve. Closed.
Would you give them to the end of the week, or?
Yeah, no, I'll give them to the
okay.
end of the week. Yeah. No, they're bankers as of right now.
Closed. About effective upon the signature of the president, the Environmental Protection Agency is officially permanently closed.
I like that.
Now, there's an issue here, maybe with free speech in the First Amendment, but effective immediately, any persons uttering the word consensus, the phrases, the debate is over, settled science, or 97% of scientists agree as they relate to global warming or climate change will be arrested and repeatedly poked with pickle forks. I don't know, constitutionally.
That might not be, yeah.
The word pickle fork does not appear in the Constitution, and
Right.
it's important to note that.
It doesn't, so that doesn't mean
And it
means
may
we
not, I mean, it is a pickle fork, so it may
Doesn't
not
say
be
we can't do it.
inhumane.
Right.
It may not be inhumane. It may be, I mean, that's kind of funny. Everybody might just go, I mean, it's a pickle fork. That's kind of
That's not
funny.
going to hurt him
It's
that
just a slight
bad.
little
Yeah.
poke. It's just a little irritating. It's
Right.
nothing violent. It's just a
Right.
little irritating.
This is little pickles.
I would
big pickle
propose.
fork.
I would propose one more, and I'll give him till April 1st on this one.
Okay, all right.
Effective April 1st, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will admit the Anglo-American rock band Foreigner into its rightful place in the Hall of Fame, or federal troops will be deployed to Cleveland to blow that stinking building to smithereens.
And then it would be closed.
Closed.
Why the Anglo-American language in
Well,
there?
because I wanted to mention that they're both English and American. It had to be said.
Okay.
Okay.
Because they did say
It
they're
is their
foreigners.
rightful place, too.
Yes,
It is their rightful place.
it is.